Couple thotties from the club dealing with this hangover.
These four walls have seen some things. These four walls took everything. Everybody. These four walls. I'm so proud of us.
I'm glad we started. I remember.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I'm doing a 3-day stunt in Facebook jail because our first post started to go viral. And somebody cut that shit short, right? Very as quickly as possible.
Goddamn Jada lovers.
I gotta go ahead and get me a face tattoo.
Yeah, you done did 2 stints now, dog.
I got a 24-hour stint and a motherfucking 3-day stint. I'm practically penitentialized. I'm institutionalized and penitentialized.
You should have put on your grill.
Are you Muslim now?
Yes. I'm Allah.
Slick of Salam.
Salami.
I knew it was coming. I don't know how. I thought the word salami and then. Welcome everybody to the Hangover Podcast. I am your host Trey, aka Walter White, aka for the first time we missed the biggest thing that happened in America by 1 hour. Sitting across from me as always is Takeoff Music's very own Mr. TRTL. Sitting to his right is the man that I am now contemplating never going drinking with ever again.
Don't do that. You're not about to blame this whole night on me.
I'm blaming all of it on you. We want to all go to the distillery. Oh, okay. I'll come to the distillery. Will you guys come out drinking with me after?
Of course.
Sure. Sure.
So what you're saying is y'all started the night. Y'all suggested first that we go drink.
Yeah, and then we were going to be home by 8 o'clock like some good people. And then Joe was like, no, you got to go to paradise.
I didn't say nothing about you gotta.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he did.
Y'all tell me no any other fucking time. And just this time it was like, no, we have to. You got a gun in our head.
Average Joe.
What it does.
At
least you didn't throw up last night. I did.
You did?
Big time.
Oh, shit. Sitting to my left, the miracle woman, the woman who did an entire night out drinking, but made me sleep on the couch, but was still up to make sure that our child was taken care of every time he woke up, Miss Angelic Nikki P.
Oh, hello.
Damn, you like my dog out?
It wasn't a pissed off thing.
It was literally just
a safety thing.
A baby safety.
Yeah, Scott was a little too drunk.
You didn't want him like, bat the baby.
Or suffocate him, you know.
Like sober, I roll around in that bed like there's not a child in there. Like the amount of times that like I've like rolled over and just felt. I was like,
he's lying.
Oh no. But no, the amount of times that Nicole's had to like wake me up like, Scott, can you fucking move? Like, whoa, what's the problem? And I look down and like my fingers are like up his nose or something. And he's still just
trying to prevent the dust from getting in there.
Right, I'm trying to help him out.
Get this my baby to have bad allergies.
So she's like, yeah, you already roll around enough when you're sober. Damn sure I'm not letting you sleep in the bed while you're wasty pants. Because Joe
Why don't y'all do like normal white parents and just put it in the crib?
Just put it in the crib. Cry that, bro. Cry that. Oh, man. So
that was just my white mama, my bad. Oops.
So,
Margo probably put your ass outside.
Margo used to let me cry through everything. That's why I am the way I am now.
But,
she wasn't dealing with my shit.
Shut
your light-skinned ass up.
I might be tripping, but I don't think nothing really interesting happened this week, guys.
We
boo this man.
We will slap you. All right, so you want to just jump straight into it? Should we just?
Sure. I mean, Will did.
Yeah. Actually, no. We got other shit we got to do. So
what? I don't know what we're pausing for. There's so many cues that could have just happened. He said none of them.
Time out. T, his immediate reaction was to go boo you.
His finger hovering over the trigger, just let me know, motherfucker. All right, so it looks like this week we have some
Top fans. Here's all the people that like our shit. It's top fans. If you ain't on this list, you can suck our dicks.
Respectfully. Goddamn white people.
So for 1 year, we have Mr. Jason Diffran, Mr. Larry Frederick, and Mr. Devin Whitmore. Jeez. And then for 10 months, we have Mr. Swamp Thing Nicholson himself. I know somebody that's about to be pissed because they hit us up earlier this week to make sure that they were on the list. And at the time, they were. And now, they are not. For 7 months, we have Sean Milligan. For 2 months, we have Mr. Jonathan Gaspar.
Jenkins.
And then for 1 month, we have Mr. Jeremy Talbot. Tiny. And then our newest top fan. I thought you were going to come in. Matthew Lazaro.
So who are we missing?
Oren. Oren's not on the list this week, guys.
I feel like that was a perfect time to talk about your shirt.
Oh, my shirt. Oh, yeah. So guess what, guys?
Jesus Christ, Scott. God damn it.
We got in the first sample order of merch. And it's fucking comfy as shit. And I love it. It says, respectfully, suck my dick. So,
Bars.
we are going to make sure that I'm still.
Yeah, where's the other one? Where's the other shirt?
It's got Taco Bell sauce on it,
Oh,
so
okay.
it's in the bedroom right now.
He's ruined it.
That's
Already.
why you switched shirts last night.
No. This is the
he
one I was
wore-
wearing first.
Yeah, he wore that one
okay.
first. Yeah,
And then I finished the
We
night
have a
off.
Taco Bell at the end of the night, Joe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was about to say that.
like normal drunk people.
Yeah.
Y'all bagged in the parking lot?
No, not this time. Not this time.
Pretty sure that's how y'all got the baby.
God ain't take them wounds. God ain't take them wounds. He ain't take them. Yeah, I got that shirt and it. Oh, Tupac.
Yeah, we noticed there was a few little minor kinks that we're gonna work out, but I can guarantee that the site will be launched within the middle of the month.
Okay,
For
cool.
sure.
Cool. Hit it for us one time for finally doing this.
Coming soon.
Fucking time. But there was something else I wanted. I'm still actually very proud of us for these 4 ones. I jumped right into it. So how was everybody's week?
It was basic.
Basic. Okay.
I didn't get slapped,
I went to the fucking dentist.
You said that
so
aggressively.
you got slapped.
Yeah, I got like fucking roughed around, you know. They're not gentle people at all.
No. No. What was it? What was his name? Hannibal Buress? What was he said? He was like, yeah, they're always poking and prodding in your mouth. And they're like, oh, your gums are bleeding. You need to floss more. No. They're bleeding because that's what something normally does when they're attacked.
Yeah, to get a fucking root canal.
Let's see.
Ew.
I gotta. Oh, how'd that feel?
Not bad, actually.
Really?
Yeah, it wasn't like the after pain was pretty much from the roughhousing.
Gotcha.
It's always the worst, like when the numbness just starts fading, and then you can feel like the pressure, and then like the shots.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
All right. So let's see. Oh, we got a voicemail. We have 2 voicemails from the same person.
Oh damn!
Wonderful.
One of my friends was supposed to do it.
Oh yeah, they were doing drunk shit at the bar last night.
Oh, they were.
Oh, that's what we're about to fucking listen to?
We didn't try to stop it either.
Because we told them we're gonna make fun of you.
Yeah, that's
Absolutely.
how that's gonna go. So
Dracars.
I am trying to connect to the Roadcaster Pro right now. Well, connected. All right, we're good to go. All right, so the first one sent at 9:28 p.m. last night.
Oh God.
This one goes out to Average Joe Z. Yeah. Fuck you, son.
Drunk Joe in the back. Yeah.
Hit it for one time. I'm so proud of you, Lauren. Your voicemails have gotten better since the first one.
At least you're gonna start with like, "Hey, you guys."
And next we have Rebecca.
Yo, it's Khaleesi and Jacob here. We're at Paradise Sports Bar.
All right.
All right, bye.
What? Can we play that again?
Just
Somebody
hit,
in the background.
just hit Joe in the background. Oh, you done fucked up. All right, let's try this again.
Yo, it's Khaleesi and Jacob here. We're
Is
at
that your
Paradise Sports Bar.
All right.
All right, bye.
That's it. You don't get your stupid dusty ass the fuck up out of
She
here.
sound like she made that shit holding hands to the bathroom drunk.
I love drunk white women. That's entertainment. That is
Because
entertainment.
what made it even better was you knew we had to be there because April 2nd, 2022, 8:28 p.m. or 9:28 p.m. one voicemail, and then April 2nd, 2022, 9:31 p.m. another voicemail. Like, oh wait, we can leave a voicemail and you're going to play it on the podcast? You might not want to do that.
Are you sure? We have people in France that listen.
Actually, co-workers, you know.
And then what made it even better was we were just making up random names for people, and I told her behind the bar, I'm like, I guess we'll just call you Khaleesi. How's your nephew? And she was like, what?
I was like, she was like, my family's full of girls. No.
You don't understand. Have you never seen Game of Thrones? No, actually, I've never. When I'm done talking to you. We have nothing
By
to
the
talk
way,
about.
you fuck your nephew.
Pretty much. Yeah. So,
Did y'all get any? Did y'all get anybody good with like April Fool's jokes? Anything?
no.
I did.
What'd you do?
I sent like this long ass like. Well, it's not a long message, but like the message starts off with like, did you mean to post those nudes on your story?
Oh Lord.
And then like way at the bottom, like you like just space and well.
Yeah.
At the bottom is like, in case you like almost shit your heart out, April Fools. But nobody ever reads the whole thing. They see like nudes on your story and then
Immediately go to Snapchat.
shit.
Oh shit! I gotta go. What are you talking about, nigga?
So did you get some people with it?
Absolutely.
Proud of you. No, my dumb ass is the one. I forget about April Fools because I don't care, but because I'm not 15. And then as
I feel like that was a subtle dig.
no, it wasn't because he actually did it correctly. That was actually pretty good, so I don't mind that one. But it's still the people.
Start some shit.
It's still the people to me that cry on Facebook about like, don't make any jokes about pregnancy. Don't make any jokes about breaking up. Don't make any jokes. Fuck you. I'll make a joke about anything that I want to.
Yup.
Cry about it.
On mammies.
But then we posted the video on our Hangover page of your boy walking around just slapping the piss out of everybody in that backyard. And as Nicole put it, I think we got up to what, like 10,000 views, 15,000 views, something like that.
Yeah.
And
They was fucking weird.
everybody was being cool. Everybody was like tagging their little fucking friends.
It was probably the nigga that made the video that reported us.
I don't know. I don't know.
Steal my shit.
But next thing you know, we see one woman on there, and she's just like, there's nothing funny about this. And I said, I have to disagree. A lot of people disagree with you. You're allowed to have your opinion, even if it's wrong. And then not too much time went by. I saw the growth going, and then Nicole happened to get some screenshots from people.
Love those guys.
Are you finding it right now?
Yes.
What was it?
Research team, do the research.
What was it that was said?
There was one that said, this failed attempt to be funny is pathetic. Assault or any act of violence against anyone is never to be laughed at. This is not about getting a life. It's about appropriate behavior, and to promote otherwise is just wrong.
2 to the back of the head, no trial.
Hit the button for him, Tart.
Boo this man!
And we got 2 more.
Mm-hmm.
Well, the most notable ones. This one said, Kevin Lutz. That looks like a tomato in his default.
Damn, bullying.
He does.
He do.
He looks like he got a bad sunburn.
And was like, this profile picture slaps.
Yeah. He said, stupid, ... This is what Facebook is coming to and has come to. Let's promote more violence by having a video with women and children being assaulted in a lame video. Facebook is failing big time.
Kevin.
Fuck out my
Yeah.
Straight up.
Bye.
And sir, this is what Facebook has always been.
It's always been.
Facts.
It's what it's
Social media,
always
period.
been. And then I love that he has to like try to take like the high road where it's like women and children being assaulted. And it was like, oh, I'm sorry, you've never seen a movie ever and don't know what acting is. Clearly, this man was not actually slapping children.
Right.
Okay.
Anyway.
And the last, which is by far my favorite, by someone named Branson, whose profile picture, from what I could tell, is a quote that says, "Be the change that you wish to see in the world."
Oh, there's always that.
Here
Got
we go.
live, laugh, love on the fucking on the wall when you walk in his house.
Michael Jackson said it first.
I'm going to read this exactly as they have it typed.
Oh, great. Here we go. Get comfortable,
Even better.
fellas.
It says, "This is what happens when you terribly failed in GED and you don't have a courage to read. Sad, ... A loser, ... In prison is the only way, ...
You talking about people GED when it sounded like he dropped out of daycare?
Yes. And
Move this man!
Can we get like a gif of you boy Bart Simpson with the cake? At least you tried.
be the change you wish to see in the world, but then you're going to be on Facebook calling someone sad and a loser and telling them to go to prison.
Facts.
You know what's crazy?
Goofy ass.
It was
With a smiley face.
It was-
With a smiley face.
It was nobody mentioned the Will or Jada situation. They all talking about the video that was clearly acted out and
Right.
shared, not
Right.
made by us.
Right.
Yes.
Yes.
Fucking idiots.
This is what happens when you terribly failed in GED. Failed in GED. Sir. A GED is a diploma. It is not a school. You just hear ghetto people saying, "I'm on my GED classes." You hear me? Like that's
You just reading it in the wrong accent. It's probably a Russian dude.
this is what happens when you terribly failed in GED and you don't have the courage to read. Somebody went to
I'm about
Scottish.
to say it. Now you're in Ireland.
Said a loser in prison is the only way.
Stop making fun of the Irish like that.
Sound like Utrecht, son of Utrecht.
Stupid ass.
Igor, son of Igor. Oh man, so yeah, that was my first official like glimpse into you're going viral a little bit, but nah, we're gonna have to take you down because yeah, somebody reported. I was waiting for somebody from the Facebook headquarters to like slide in my DMs. There'd be some dude named Walter. And just be like, "Hey, bro, I had to be the one to take your video down. I just want you to know I didn't want to do that shit. They just mad pussy, and I just didn't feel like hearing about it."
That shit was gold, bro. Like, don't, you know.
That's crazy. Shit like that get taken down. But when I post a video of a naked bitch walking on the expressway, that
What?
don't get taken down.
Nope.
Yeah.
What?
People gonna share that shit.
I saw
Like a
the video that they took down. I originally saw that on Facebook.
Jesus Christ.
I've been watching videos all weekend of people sharing the slap.
Yeah.
So if you were living under a rock this week, we finished our last.
still heard it.
We
Wait, do we have an ad this week?
we have an ad this week.
What's going on, everybody? It's your boy, Mr. TRTL, Takeoff Music very own, co-host of the Hangover Podcast. And as you all may or may not know, I do my thing in the studio. And the biggest part of this grind is production. Whether you're buying or you're selling is key. And BeatStars is the website for all of that. BeatStars is a digital production marketplace that allows music producers to license, sell, and even give away beats. So us being the music lovers that we are over at The Hangover, partnered up with BeatStars to give y'all a discount on your first month's subscription by entering code HANGOVER at checkout. So go to BeatStars.com right now. Go to checkout for your premium subscription and get 1 month free by entering code HANGOVER. That's BeatStars.com. All my producers, all my artists, all my writers, all of that. Go to BeatStars.com right now, enter code HANGOVER, and get 1 month free on your premium subscription.
What's up, everybody? It's your boy TRTL.
Maybe one day we'll actually make sure to put the ad in before
I put the ad in the audio, Mr.
I never
Video
put it in the
over
fucking
here.
YouTube. Anyway, so with that being said, this week I decided to go with Ciroc Mango because I am standing with Mr. Chris Rock, and this vodka sounded the closest to his name, and Jada hair is shaped like a fucking mango.
Yeah.
So we went ahead with that flavor this week.
Nice cut, G.
Boy, you ain't tell your ass up in school. You come in with that boozy cut. Bap.
And we decided to go ahead and make a drink that Nicole has lovingly named the Ballhead Bitch. And, all you need is the Ciroc Mango, a little bit of ginger ale on top, and then you sprinkle in a little bit of the 504 hibiscus syrup from our friends over at Happy Raptor.
You're
In the will to make it.
All right, so yeah, last week we wrapped up the show. Usually after we finish an episode, Joe will hang out, we'll talk for a few minutes, everybody kind of spreads out and leaves, and then we go about our day, me and Nicole, of putting the baby down and taking showies and feedings and everything else, and then we go to bed. Well, I went outside to go smoke a cigarette, and everything I've ever loved in life just went out the window. Out of nowhere, I get a video sent to my phone. Well, first, I saw it trending on Twitter, and I'm like, I ain't watching that shit. It's probably some stupid-ass comedy sketch that they did. And then out of nowhere, my cousins start texting me links to the video. And I'm like, all right, I'm going to watch it real quick. So I pull it up, and it's fucking Japan. It's the fucking Japanese TV version of it. And Will Smith let us all down. So as much as this hurts, I'm going to need Turtle to press the button on Will Smith.
Boo this man!
I hate the build up, you know. Like I see you press it, and when's it coming? When's it coming?
And it's so loud.
All right, so before we get into the breakdown of the video, thoughts?
I mean, I say we get into the breakdown of the video.
Let's just get into the
Part of me thinks it was staged. Like a very small part of me.
I can.
You sound like them white people on Facebook.
Because Chris's sales went skyrocketing.
Well, yeah, because everybody want to see him talk about it.
Yes.
His sales?
Yeah, like,
Yeah,
he's
like
in the
his
middle of a tour right now.
yeah, his fucking
He's in the middle of a tour right now.
Oh, okay.
No, he started a tour the 2 days after the slap.
Oh,
Holy shit.
Yeah. So
I know his brother's on tour.
yeah, his brother ain't fucking around
I
either.
thought
Yeah.
the report said he was in the middle of a tour.
Oh.
Yeah, let's see.
Do that in this world, man. You can't do that in this world, man. Arsenio, they got rules. They got rules. Like, he has a rule. The bass player, he got a rule. He got to wax his head every morning. That's a rule.
Oh, sorry. That's a clip of Will Smith making a bald joke. But we'll move on.
That stare was mad intense.
All right, so
I was like, wait, that's not the starting of it, but I guess technically it is.
nope, yeah, because this happened. This happened a really long time ago, and
Yeah, this happened when he was still the Fresh Prince.
and at the Arsenio Hall show.
Yeah, one of the biggest
Oh, no,
live TV shows at the time,
All
I'm
right,
pretty sure he was only like, what, 20?
but also a comedy show.
so let's set the stage. It is the night of the Oscars. Everybody is out in their best. They've had a bunch of presenters. For some reason, Amy Schumer being one of them.
What does she do?
Exactly. Thank you, Nicole.
This comedian.
She hit the nail on the head. And then it comes time. Everybody's getting excited because guess whose turn it is to come out and present for Best New Documentary? The God, Chris Rock.
Sir Rock.
He pokes his head out onto the stage, says, man, look at this. I'm surrounded by my motherfucking,
Niggas.
Yeah.
Maybe that should be a button.
And then
That guy's free. You just spamming the button.
And then he goes out and Chris Rock starts doing what Chris Rock does. He starts roasting the crowd. When Chris Rock is roasting, nobody's safe, ladies and gentlemen. Just in case you're not that big of a Chris Rock fan, we're here to help you. Chris Rock is also partly an insult comic, and that is one of his best, is crowd work, making fun of the crowd. Well, he made his way around and then made a nice little joke about one of the couples sitting in the crowd. Nobody remembers anymore. And he made the joke because the guy was also nominated in the same category as Will Smith. So he said, my man's sitting there right now going, God, I hope Will Smith wins. And then Chris Rock made either the biggest mistake or the best decision of his career. His head tilted slightly to the right, and then he said,
Jada, I love you. G.I. Jane 2, can't wait to see it. All right?
All right, let's stop there. Thoughts on the joke first and foremost.
It's light.
Yeah.
In battle rap terms, that was light. That was light.
You can't bring it to battle rap terms because I've heard people talk about pistol whipping.
Exactly.
The baby mama's pregnant belly button.
Even in joke terms, nigga, like you've heard things Dave Chappelle has said.
What? Have you heard his last 6 specials?
You know what I'm saying? Like that's light, extremely light. She got a bald head, bitch. You look like G.I. Jane. I'm sorry. All you do, Amber Rose, you do, bitch.
But what makes it worse
Tatted G.I. Jane.
What makes it worse is she doesn't look bad with the bald head.
Not at all. I'd still wax that motherfucker.
You look good.
And wax that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Wax that motherfucker and wax that motherfucker.
Right.
You know what
Hey,
you know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm
saying.
saying?
Clapping cheeks and fucking Michael Jordan or something.
All right, so in this moment, Chris Rock is looking out into the crowd after he made that zinger, and you see his face go, I did that, right?
Facts.
And then you kind of hear only half the crowd's applauding, and he's kind of, right? Like, come on. Yeah. And then finally he looks at Jada and goes, I'm going to make this right. Hold on.
That was a nice one. Okay. I'm out here. Richard.
So. And boy, was he not wrong. So the camera cuts. So the camera cuts, and you see Will Smith. You see Will Smith laughing hysterically at Chris Rock's joke, as most people should. Jada, on the other hand, rolled her eyes so hard it tested the structural integrity of her skull. All right.
That's that eye roll that your parents warn you about. Like,
Ooh.
you keep doing that, your eye's gonna get stuck
in the back of your head.
Did you see the chick behind her that was like looking at her from the back? It was like, oh fuck. I think he fucked up there just now.
And then the footage that we have all been waiting to be released, that has yet to be released. There's 200 cameras in that fucking place, but nobody has yet to release the moment that the camera cuts from Will laughing and Jada rolling her eyes back to Chris Rock doing that very awkward, like, right? Am I right? Something happened.
Right.
And the tide changed. Chris Rock goes to move on, looks out into the crowd and goes, yeah, so, oh, look at the Fresh Prince.
Uh-oh.
What's he doing?
Uh-oh.
And then I'm sure by Chris's demeanor, he thinks they're about to have a little playful, hey, you made a joke at me, I'm gonna come up there, I'm gonna get you.
That nigga walked at him like Thanos. I don't know what the fuck he was thinking.
Slightly after the snap.
You knew it was something. You knew it was something because Chris,
like he just destroyed the fucking stones.
Chris didn't try to defend himself, and then Chris leaned forward and took it. What do you mean by took it, Scott? Well, listen.
Oh, wow.
Oh, wow. And that quickly, Will Smith seemingly put the biggest blemish on his record.
Absolutely.
So
he arguably hits like a bitch, because if you like slap a man that's like not defending himself and you like throw a fucking slap that hoe, I don't care if it's a slap or a punch. Like this man like took like one step and was like, went right back to talking.
Yeah.
If I slap you and you go right back to talking, I'm probably gonna run.
Chris Rock from Brooklyn.
I feel like people forget
He's
that.
from Brooklyn. Chris Rock ain't no
He
punk.
from Bed-Stuy. From the same block that Biggie grew up on. Right?
Shit.
Chris Rock ain't no punk.
I'm about to say, in that moment, if people have been sharing screen grabs of like this, like frame by frame of Will hitting him, and you see a moment in
There's
Chris's
a clip where he
face.
thought about it. That fist was bald. That nigga was cocked back like, it's the Oscars.
This the Oscars. if I do this correctly, I come out shining. And Will walked back to his seat. And in this moment, while I'm watching the clip, like my headspace, I'm like, oh, it's a joke. Like, because if you watch it for the first time, it looks like a fucking cartoon.
Yeah, it looked like one of them faint slaps you see on like acting and shit like that. Right.
But then Will walks back to his seat.
Wow.
His face is on
Will
fire.
Smith just smacked the shit out of me.
Keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth.
Wow, dude.
Yes.
It was a G.I. Jane jump.
All right. Pause it there again. Because in this moment, I'm still under the impression that it's a big joke. Even when he starts screaming to keep my wife's name. And then, like, even if you're watching the YouTube video right now, he goes, yes. Like the little head roll and everything. I'm like, that looked like a Will Smith character.
Right.
And then he says it a second time.
Keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth.
I'm going to, okay?
It was in that moment.
You hit me, Jody.
It was in that moment I went, Will Smith going through some shit.
Yeah.
Something's going on.
And then he got his bitch ass up there and started crying.
Oh my God, we haven't gotten there yet. But in this exact moment, I remember thinking, this doesn't sound like a joke anymore. The Oscars went quiet. I have to say, though, I'm a little disappointed in Chris Rock solely because of that response. Keep my wife's name out of your fucking mouth. I'm going to, okay? No. You know who won every award from this moment on? August Alsina.
Yep.
I'm coming out to present every award from this moment. Best Actress. August Alsina.
That's what he should have did when he fucking read the nominees.
Yeah.
And the winner. He should have said August Alsina. And choke on that, bitch. Slap me, nigga.
And then from there, you see Chris still kind of trying to process.
Yeah.
What the fuck just happened? Very quiet.
Okay.
There it was.
People have been moonwalking past that where like he basically just goes, I could okay. And in my mind, I'm like, he had some bangers going on up here and was about to let it rip, but was like, just move on, Chris.
It's the Oscars.
Just move on, Christopher. You need that Madagascar 6 money. Just keep it moving. And then
Didn't they work in that movie together?
Let me see if it,
was Will Smith in Madagascar?
Nah, he wasn't in none of the Madagascar.
No.
He played the fish nigga. only fish with waves, but that nigga wore a do-rag every night in the water. Look.
And then
That was a greatest night in the history of television. Okay.
I know your face burning.
What?
Richard Williams was a
Oh, this when he crying.
Yeah.
Okay.
Bitch ass.
of his family.
If
That
that was me while he's up there crying and Richard Williams and all that, all you would have heard next was me coming behind and sparking his shit. I ain't forget.
That'd have been the greatest shit in history, nigga. Chris Rock just come out the back in a full sprint. Boom! Blow his shit out. What? That'd have been fucking
For real. You slapped me and walked around without checking to see if I was coming?
You got me fucked up.
Bruh.
You better hope security escort me out this bitch before you step on that fucking stage.
Right, that's an underrated moment right there. Like, he slapped the shit out of him and then he walked away without looking behind him.
No, what made it even
Oh,
worse?
yeah, and then you slap the shit out of me, and then you turn around, I'm about to tackle you down these fucking steps. Fuck is wrong with you?
No, the only thing that I think they could have done better is Will goes out there. Will goes to accept the award. Richard Williams was a stern defender of his family.
To win in March, you
damn
gotta
it, you
believe.
fucked it up, YouTube.
But it's also knowing when to stop believing.
Yep, give me a second.
We don't play YouTube ads on audio.
Yeah,
Sorry,
you're right.
guys.
Sorry. Yeah, we're not going to do that.
We don't want to get sued.
All right, let me try this again. So, Will Smith's out there enjoying his little fucking moment. He starts crying. Chris Rock. That'd have been great. Richard Williams was a stern defender of his family. Chris Rock just...
I'm gonna superimpose Stone Cold's face on your head.
You want them fucking wrestling reactions?
Will Smith just defender of... And it's just Chris Rock walking up. Like, what are you even saying right now? First of all, to the Will Smith. I can't do it. Wait, no, I'm sorry. All right, so initial thoughts about what it was that happened. Who was wrong?
Will Smith.
Now that we've had a week to sit on it, I just want to hear everybody's actual opinion.
Now, let me explain why. I'm going to just say, I'm going to agree with Joby and say Will Smith. But I'm going to throw this in there and play devil's advocate.
Do it.
No man should feel like they shouldn't defend a woman.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Will just defended the wrong woman.
Incorrectly.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you defending somebody else's bitch.
No. He defended the wrong woman, number one, but then he also defended the woman incorrectly. There was no reason for you to get your ass up on that stage right there. We all come from a certain place.
Yeah.
We all have a certain background.
Absolutely. Yeah.
And while I know people have been saying shit like along the lines of like, why would you do that at the Oscars? And it's like, first of all, you don't have to change the way that you act just to be around white people. Like, let's get that clear.
Right. Facts.
You don't need to change anything just because you're around a whole bunch of rich white people.
Right. My man's from South Philly.
However, again, we are all from a different place. I mean, we're all from a certain place. I'll see you backstage.
Facts.
That's how I think that would have went for me. There's been situations where somebody did something to Nicole, and I didn't just walk up and start flashing the fuck out. I walked over and I said, hey, can I talk to you for a second? Let's talk outside.
Yeah.
Let's talk outside.
I just want to talk.
That's all.
Now,
So,
depending on how you, depending on how you respond.
Yes.
He could have took the same approach, still walked up there, you know what I'm saying? I mean, it'd have made a scene still, but he could have walked up there and been like, you know, in his ear, like, hey, bro, keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth. I'll slap the shit out you.
Yes.
And walk back to his seat, you know what I'm saying?
He could have sat
and Chris Rock would have been like, well, damn, all right, sorry. Back to what I was doing, you know?
I also think he could have just did what he did in his seat. He didn't even have to get up. Just keep my wife's name.
Nah, that'd have been a little too extra. Even the
whole thing was extra.
Screaming across, you know what I'm saying? Like, nah, just walk up to him and be like, hey, yo, keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth. You slap the shit out you.
Did a little shoulder holding.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Yeah, look, just that one grip right there underneath the arms.
That's all you got to do. Hey, let me talk to you. Will, we shooting live? Nah, let me holler.
But do you think Will was right to defend? Fuck Jada. Do you think Will was right to defend his woman?
Absolutely. You can't just let nobody talk about your lady like that. But
it's comedy.
But at the same time, right, he's a comedian. You know what I'm saying? Like, granted, they saying, you know, because of alopecia and all of that shit, that it's a sensitive subject. So, you know, coming from his shoes, it's probably a sensitive subject to them. So he didn't want it talked about. But Jada has never, you know, been the one to not embrace her bald head. So
she even said in a video not too long ago, because she finally made the decision to shave it completely bald because of the alopecia. And she says in the video, you know, all I can do now is laugh about it. Bitch, then laugh about it.
Right.
What the fuck was that?
Facts.
Gonna fuck around and get Will Smith alopecia the fuck up.
Facts. Now, if you're in a situation, somebody makes a joke about your lady, she, you know what I'm saying, she feels offended, you know, just pull the person aside, you know, defend your lady.
Absolutely.
But if this not the case, then, you know what I'm saying, it's a joke is a joke is a joke.
But then your boy even said, after all was said and done, he was like, like they expect Chris Rock to have a medical chart in his hand, like
Right.
looking out into the crowd, like, okay, don't make a joke about this person about this because they have this. Like,
Right.
no, he's
Right.
he's literally
He's a comedian.
He's a comedian. He's standing up.
Right.
Chris and Jada, Will and Jada are his friends.
Right.
So
That's why I say he was wrong, because his level of defense was just outrageous.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Like, you could have, like I said, you could have walked up there still. You know what I'm saying? If you feel like it was that sensitive a subject, you could have walked
That's
up there
a
still.
power move,
Right.
sir.
And been like, you know what I'm saying? Drop your nuts right there and be like, all right, nigga, look, don't talk about my fucking wife no more. I'm going to smack the shit out you. And then
Yep.
just walk back to your seat politely. Everybody would have known what just happened without you having to fucking put your hands on it. You know
then
what
I
I'm saying?
feel like the
Now,
shit,
if he'd have felt offended and swung at you, now we got the scuffle. You know
I'm
what saying?
just because like my favorite thing is everybody and their mother on Facebook talking about I'd have whipped Will Smith's ass in that moment. It's like, while I feel you, the fuck they both look like rolling around on the fucking stage
Oscars,
of the
right?
Like
I'm about to say, as I'm speaking for the black community, that's a bad look. They already don't want us in that bitch. You know what I'm saying?
These niggas don't know how to act.
Right? Can't take these niggas nowhere.
Yeah,
There goes the neighborhood. That's where that phrase come from white people going, look at these niggas.
oh man,
Not a nigga moment.
Can't have a nigga moment at the Oscars.
Yeah, but like, even still, like, nobody, like no security, like, nobody escorted this man out. after
Nobody
he'd been,
seen
like,
Will
violent
stand up
shit.
and was like, all right, we should watch him.
Yeah,
No.
even after he hit him, he's like, all right, this man's in here and irate. I don't give a fuck who you is. Like, I got to escort you out this bitch.
Yeah,
You know?
As
that's
soon as
how
you
it's
put your
supposed
hands
to be.
on him, I got to.
Yeah.
But apparently the producer Will Packer said that he should stay because they knew he was about to win that award.
Yeah.
And it was going to be a big moment because Will Smith just won his first Oscar.
I mean, you could have let August Alsina accept it for you.
Damn.
And you don't see Jada out here fucking defending him after people making fun of him crying and shit like that.
Facts.
Like, if anything, what you did was you came back out and said this man's trash in fucking bed.
Yeah.
The fuck out of here.
That's why I said he defended the wrong woman.
Yeah, because it feels like this woman is constantly just out here making him look worse and worse. And I also think, like, another thing that somebody tried to bring, shout out to the Degenerates podcast, number one. Shout out to them real quick, just because I got to call into their last episode and we shot the shit a little bit. One of the things that somebody brought up that I think, DJ Obi-Wan, I think he brought it up was, like, had it been The Rock instead of Chris Rock, Will probably wouldn't have done that. I think Will's going through some shit right now. I think Will is that kid on the playground that everybody keeps picking on, and he just smiles through it all and then finally goes, I'm fucking over it! And then snaps. And I think in that moment when he got enough in his mind to go walk up on that stage and smack the shit out of a grown man over a joke, he didn't give a fuck who it was in that moment.
Nah.
I don't think he fucking cared.
Nah, yeah, that could have been God himself knocked up there. And
You want to know
gave
why?
him the Holy Ghost.
Because it was probably the look that Jada gave him, and
Yeah. He
he's
already
so
feels less of a
used-
man around her.
He's already so used to
Right.
that fucking look because she gives it to him all the time. Because
Right.
he is a battered fucking man.
Absolutely.
Just sitting in that goddamn seat, and then another
Who
joke
makes
gets
great
thrown out.
movies.
Yes.
Like, I don't know how he does it. Just like,
Of
life
course he
treats me
laughed
like
at
shit.
it.
I'm gonna go
He
do
even
this
said it in his
amazing
fucking.
movie.
He even said it in his
Win an
fucking
Oscar.
speech. He's like, in this business, you're expected to take the hits. Like, not like Chris Rock, but like you're expected. You're expected to, like, people are gonna abuse and, like, you know, trash talk you all, and you're supposed to just sit there and smile. And I think he was just sitting there, just looked over at Jada. And then got up and walked. Because, like, if you notice, after he slaps him, when he turns around, he's still got somewhat of a smirk on his face.
Yeah.
So I think he never stopped laughing. I think he had a fucking a fucking fuse busting in his head.
Absolutely.
He got up, walked up on that stage, and then turned around, went back and
Joker shit.
Just went up.
keep my wife's name.
That's that nigga that shoot up the school after niggas
Yes.
fucking with him.
Yes.
Nigga just hit him like that shit was funny.
Made me laugh, nigga.
That's a face slapper right there.
And then here we are, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm shooting perfect from 3 right now. What?
Green beans all day.
But I also think that, like, it was also what made it worse was he went up there, he did that, he had an emotional reaction to a situation clearly in the wrong. We can all agree on that, right?
All right.
So then what does he do? He ends up winning the Oscar. He gets up on stage and he gives this long, heartfelt speech about love being a river, and I just want to swim on it.
Now he's a country western singer.
And
Wild Wild West was his worst selling movie, bro.
And I love that movie.
I do too.
Do you really?
Yeah, I love that movie.
I love that fucking movie.
I know the whole fucking theme song.
And
West, Jim West, Desperado, Rough Rider. No, you don't want none of this. 6 gunning this, brother running this, Buffalo Soldier. Ooh, it's like I told you. Any damsel that's in distress, be out of that dress, wish you meet Jim West.
All right, I'm sorry.
Yeah. Swallow your pride. Don't let your lip react. You don't want to see my hand where my hip be at.
Hey.
I was a battle ball.
I'm so glad you said that, man. I fucking love the Wild Wild West.
I didn't know that was his worst selling movie.
Yes, and everybody hates it. Everybody hates that
which
fucking
is
movie.
insane to me.
What?
I love that fucking movie.
that fucking movie.
I used to watch that shit so much, my mom threw away the VHS tape.
West.
Jim
West. I am East. Nearly East. Ma'am. Sorry, dear.
My favorite person in that movie is the dude in the wheelchair. Oh, Mr. West.
You ain't nothing but a yellow.
Wait, hold on. We do have to move on, but can we please talk about those racist and the jokes?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
When he was sitting there talking to him for the first time, he was like, "Well, you know, beautiful women, they'll sweep you off your feet and cut your legs out from under your legs." And he said something about him being like, "Oh, yeah, I know him, but I haven't seen him in Coon's age."
Yo, I never got that joke till I was a teenager. I was like, hey, yo, hey.
Man should learn how to stand up. But anyway, so I actually put the poll on Facebook or Instagram, whatever you want to call it. And just because I kind of wanted to see everybody else's thoughts and opinions on the entire situation, just because I know I'm only one thought, and I'm very curious to see what everybody else thought about the situation. So let's take a look-see real quick and see what everyone thought. So I put out there, who was more wrong, Chris or Will? 81% said Will.
81?
Yeah, I need to know what the other 19% thought.
The alopecia defenders.
Yep.
Yeah, gotcha. Then I said, who should apologize first, Will or Chris? 76% of people said Will.
Absolutely.
Then I said, what would you have done if you were in Chris Rock's position? Somebody answered, and now I'm trying to figure out how to see what the answer. All right, it won't let me. But yeah, somebody said, like, what would you do if you were in Will Smith's? I said, what would you do if you were in Will Smith's position? And somebody said, sit back and laugh at the jokes like a normal fucking person. And I was like, I have to agree.
Yeah. I mean, honestly.
Because
Cat's been on Def Comedy Jam, man.
Oh yeah,
he made Thriller.
This nigga.
Yeah, like if you was a comedian and you did Def Comedy, I'm pretty sure Chris Rock was on Def Comedy Jam, right? You tore the crowd up, yo.
Yes.
You tore the crowd up, bro. Like that.
That was how some comedians intro they set. They would just first 3 minutes they was lighting niggas up left and right, left and right. Especially if you had weave in your hair.
What do you think, dear?
Right.
What do you think, dear? You've been kind of quiet about this.
I mean, I think everything y'all have been saying is
it's pretty valid.
Yeah.
Well, as a woman sitting in the crowd and you're sitting next to you're sitting next to me, and the guy makes a joke about one of your medical conditions.
I mean, Joe makes fun of me all the time, and you don't defend me, but I just take it.
What do I say about you?
Go ahead and take that call, Sky. We're gonna be a minute.
Yeah, guys.
All right,
Don't
Joe.
leave,
Can
you gonna park my shit?
No, but no, because that was my question. As the men, like, well, I think we pretty much touched on that. Was like, yeah, I'm gonna see you afterwards.
Yeah.
We're gonna be at the same party, my brother.
Yeah.
I'm gonna see you in a little while. And like I think you were starting to say that. Like, I'm gonna walk up and I'm gonna express my thoughts of your joke, and how you respond is how we go from there.
Yeah,
facts.
That's what I thought he was gonna do. I thought he was gonna walk up and
I
like
thought he was
Turtle
gonna,
said, and just like whisper him on the side, like, "Hey, bro, like,
chill out."
Yeah, it was funny, but she didn't think that shit was funny.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah, and I don't get it. Like we just had the thought, like the talk last episode, where it was just like if you can't take a joke, just say that.
Right.
If you're that sensitive, that.
Right.
I think it's not helping that Jada's just toxic.
Yeah, I'm about to say it's not like he has a good leg to stand on.
If it would have been like some,
this who you defending?
If it had been like
awesome,
D Wade
amazing,
defending Gabrielle
sweet,
Union, niggas would be like, all right, goddamn it.
Right.
I can't even think. It like, I don't even know any names of females that
aren't toxic.
That's what I just said. D Wade fucking defending Gabrielle Union.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying?
Who's that?
The actress.
You don't know who D Wade and Gabrielle Union are?
No, I don't know names.
I've learned that she's
it's like one of the
names.
most iconic black couples since Beyonce and Jay-Z.
Yes.
You remember
the sister, Martin's sister in the movie? She was the undercover like FBI agent or some shit.
What's the name of it?
Gabrielle Union.
Okay, that name sounds very familiar.
But either which way,
you're gonna know her.
Very, very, very beautiful woman. Very beautiful woman. D Wade's a
so
very
do y'all
lucky
think
man.
y'all would have reacted the same way on stage if Will walked up and smacked you in the mouth?
I couldn't.
Nah, that's what I'm saying. Like I'd have forgot we was at the Oscars. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yo, she was Clover Captain.
oh yeah, bring it on.
God
I forgot to
damn.
say bring it on.
Oh wow,
That'll
Clover
probably
Captain.
that'll probably been the more iconic movie for her. I'm sorry, I forgot Nikki's a white girl.
Clover Captain.
She's a Swiftie and drink Starbucks. I gotta
Yeah,
get, you know
you
what I'm saying?
A Swift.
But I also think that I've mentioned this before. I have gotten into a spat with a quote unquote, and I use the term very loosely, celebrity. Thank you, Joe. And whilst we were getting into it, I remember somebody saying like, "Oh, you better watch your mouth, or he come over here and smack the shit out of you." Mind you, this, and I'm still using bunny ears. Celebrity that I'm talking about could have beat the shit out of me. All right. But my thought was, I'm not even going to defend myself. I'm going to hit the ground. I'm going to start foaming at the mouth. I'm going to tell all my friends to back up. And then tomorrow, I'm suing the draws off you, son.
Oh yeah. I see a nigga with a chain bigger than mine coming up to fight me. I'm taking off my chain and letting him whoop my ass. Cause sir, I'm taking your chain with me, whether you like it or not.
So real quick, why do y'all think Chris Rock didn't press charges?
Because he's still from the hood, number one. And number two, like Jim Carrey said, he didn't want the hassle.
Facts.
He doesn't want to deal with it.
Facts.
He's coming out of this shining.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like, and I think he knew that from jump. Like,
polished shiny.
Okay.
Like that.
Because you would have to give me that fucking Venus is Arena money.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's what. Did you hear what Jim Carrey said? Jim Carrey said, if that were me, he said, today I'd be announcing that I'm suing Will Smith for $200 million. He's like, because that video is not going anywhere anytime soon. He's like, that public humiliation is going to be around for a long time, and you got to pay me.
Yeah.
Facts.
Because, yeah, and like he said, you cannot get up on stage and assault somebody because they said words. You can't do that. So I have to agree with him on that point. Like, yeah, I feel Chris. I understand he got a comedy tour to go on. He a bigger man than me. He hopped on that. Now his comedy tour is selling out left and right because everybody wants to hear him talk about it. Mm-hmm. Not Scott. Scott would have walked out onto the, because you know whenever you win an Oscar, they bring you out into this room in front of a bunch of reporters where you basically stand on stage and answer questions and then you fuck off. I would have immediately walked off stage with like the bag of peas on my face because my face is ringing right now. All right? Because he slapped the fuck out of him. So I would have had that bitch bagged on my face, and I would have walked out in front of all of them Oscar reporters and just been like, I will now start the bidding for who wants to be my lawyer. Because I'm going to sue. I want all your pursuit of happiness money.
Yep.
Like, I'm getting all
They're going to have to scrape your name off that Oscar, my nigga.
Yeah. My mind wouldn't have worked that fast.
Yeah, dog. I'd have
like
reacted.
the whole like stopping and just like not just like okay, I can make money off this shit. Like nah, I would.
No,
And then
no, my mind worked quick. As soon as he'd have hit me, I'd have hit the ground.
He older than us. He a little more wiser.
And just laid
you know
down.
what I'm saying? He had time to think about that shit. He's like, I've been slapped like this before and reacted in other ways.
I'd have been on the ground and swastika pose. Just
I I would have had the Blood Eagle cuz on that stage, yo.
Factuals.
Real.
Factuals. It'd have been a bunch of rich niggas rolling in suits around that bitch.
Oof.
I'm sorry.
And then what made it even worse, did y'all see? After the slap, they went to commercial break after they gave Questlove a shout out to Questlove. Hit it for him one time.
Absolutely.
Won the best documentary.
Yes, sir.
And they go to commercial. Denzel Washington, Tyler Perry, and Bradley Cooper all go check on Will.
Yep.
Who the fuck was checking on Chris?
Niggas backstage, medics.
That better be. You didn't hear shit about it. All I saw is all these motherfuckers going up to Will Smith, and then he brought it up later. Denzel said, you got to watch yourself because at your highest moment, the devil comes for you. That was the devil. Like, literally sitting next to you, and when you got up on stage, that was the devil right there.
Yeah.
Jada Pinkett is Satan.
Yeah, absolutely.
That was not his highest moment.
Right. Well, he won an Oscar.
Yeah. Now he's got them all.
That was his first one?
Yeah.
Now he's got them all. I think, what, does he have an Emmy?
I'm sure.
Yeah, so now he's got an Oscar, an Emmy, a Grammy, many
What is it, the
MTV
T-God?
and BET
Is
awards.
that what it's called,
Yep,
the T-God?
Yep.
Oh, word.
And, yeah, so then...
Speaking of people that got their first Oscars, real quick, I don't mean to cut you off. Samuel L. Jackson got his
Fuck,
fucking
hit it.
first
I was about to
Oscar.
say, hit it.
That's fucking crazy.
Samuel L. Jackson.
Samuel L. Jackson got his first fucking Oscar after 150 movies.
Yep.
Is the Oscar the most like racist of them?
Oscar so white.
Yep.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yep.
Okay.
The
That's
Academy was mainly all white people until about 2015.
Well, that's why they did the whole Oscar so white thing, and they think that that's part of the reason why Will slapped him was because of the joke that Chris made the year that they boycotted because he was the host.
Yep.
And they asked him to resign as host because all the black people were just going to not go. Like, you don't want to nominate us for nothing, so we're not coming. And he went up on stage and made the joke, Jada and Will Smith boycotting the Oscars is like me boycotting Rihanna's panties. I wasn't invited. So, yeah, that's a big one. I don't know, man. It definitely, like, that's Uncle Will to me, man. Like, I grew up watching him. I've watched every movie he's ever put out.
Absolutely.
I've loved every movie he's ever put out.
Absolutely.
And then he do some fuck shit like this,
Yep.
and I can't get behind it.
Yeah, at all.
I'm so hurt.
Disappointed,
man.
Disappointed. I can't say like I'm upset. You know, we over here talking shit and everything. I can't say that I'm upset at the situation. I'm more disappointed.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We expected you. Of course, you know, we hold, you know, people that we see in these lights to higher standards than just humans.
I can't.
But it's still disappointing nonetheless.
I can't lie. Like when it first happened, I tried to blame Chris Rock somehow. Like I did. When it first happened, I tried to find reasons why Will was right. And then I even got a text at some point the next day from somebody, and they were just like, yeah, Chris been talking shit for way too long. It's about time. And I'm like, no. Like, that's when I officially was like, nah, fuck Will Smith in this situation, man. I'm like, that man made a joke.
Yeah.
A joke is a joke is a joke. You can't. Now, well, there's also the whole thing of your freedom of speech, not freedom from consequences of that speech.
Absolutely.
So that is another thing. But you're still wrong.
Right. Nonetheless.
He getting caught up in all these fucking roles he doing. He getting too emotional.
He getting caught up in all these memes and jokes people are making about him.
Well, slap your bitch.
He can't. She could beat him up.
She gonna bust all the Matrix moves out.
You better smack
be
that
like,
back
bitch,
in
where
the head."
did you get a fucking flying wire from? Don't worry about it, nigga.
I don't know, man. I'm just, like Turtle said, I think I'm just more disappointed than anything else. Because that's still Uncle Will. And I don't think he's going nowhere. But this definitely hurt his pockets because I know a couple of projects that he's apparently working on. Their production has been halted.
Oof.
And the management company of his production company dropped him.
Mm-hmm.
So now he has no management for Westbrook Productions.
Oof.
Yeah.
That's rough.
So who knows? What do you think, dear?
About what part?
The whole situation. Just how do you feel about it?
Roundabout opinion.
I mean, Will wasn't the one wrong. Jada's toxic. I don't know. Their whole couple thing is weird. It's weird all around. Just odd.
Mm.
But I mean, if you say you're going to accept the fact that you're turning bald and joke about it, and then a joke gets said, and then you get that offended, and then I've seen the things where it's like, oh, Will did that because Jada's face pretty much told him that's why I cheated on you. Like that, you don't stand up for me kind of thing. And I'm just like, Jesus.
This nigga ain't need ice until I went to, yo, Joe, give me the bucket.
There's a bucket right there.
It ain't got no ice in it, Scott.
That one don't either. Yeah,
but can we talk about that?
What part?
That's that beige rage, dog.
Can we talk about that too? Because that's another thing that gets me about the whole situation is everybody trying to like be the edgy one, and they're just like, "Why he ain't slapped August Alsina like that?" Like, y'all realize Jada wasn't the only one fucking.
Yeah, they swingers.
I don't even know if they're swingers. I don't even know if they have an open relationship. I don't know if they just cheat on each other. But it's literally everybody all focuses on August Alsina, like. Will wasn't out there clapping ass.
Right. Didn't he bag Margot Robbie?
Of course he did.
Yes. On the set of Focus.
I wouldn't be mad.
I know
it's like That's why he wasn't in the second Suicide Squad. Because he was probably revisiting them cheeks on the first Suicide Squad. She was like, "Oh, nigga, you got a bald head and a beard now."
Oh, man.
Seen her in that Harley Quinn costume one time. Damn near flipped the fucking table.
So that's the only thing about the situation that aggravates me is I feel like
Next week we'll do the big
ice
cubes.
Fair enough.
So that way they won't melt so fast.
People forget that Will Smith is still motherfucking Will Smith. I did just fine, sir. Blow me. Oh, man. By the way, did anybody see August Alsina's response to the whole situation?
I didn't know.
Oh, get ready.
Oh yeah, he left like some stupid.
No. Turtle, please shut up. Turtle, please just let them hear this fresh. All right, where is it?
Kind of disheartening.
Something's wrong with him too.
Yeah.
Somebody need to come take his phone. Let's see what this shit.
That nigga been going from New Orleans to Houston too much. Altitude change, fucking with him.
It's hot in this room today.
It is hot as shit.
What is our air on?
Like 67.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. Fuck, man.
You know, old people, they do that.
But then what makes it even worse is y'all do realize whenever he went to go apologize, he never actually apologized to fucking Chris.
Yes.
Yeah, no. He apologized to the Academy.
To the Academy, to the fans at home, to my peers that are here, but not to fucking Chris.
Didn't
the
he
man
apologize to Chris like 2 days after?
Yeah. But why not in your initial fucking...
Because he had to
I just bat the fuck out of him.
Right. I'm not about to apologize right now, nigga. I'm still hot. My hand's still itching.
If you apologize at that point, I feel like that's adding on to the disrespect. Like, you just bat the fuck out me. Don't apologize to me.
Right. That's some toxic nigga shit. That's some shit that some niggas that beat bitches do. Punch a hole in the eye and then 2 hours later be like, "Oh, baby, I'm sorry. I just got angry, you know? And your face was just so punchable."
Why is one ankle...
Why punch a wall when
I
your
can
face
put this
just...
foot up and my ankle is fine, but if I
Movable.
switch legs and put my ankle, it's bothering me.
All right. Okay. So...
I'm sorry.
Good shot, wasn't it?
Is this gonna? No, he hit back like right here. So, all right, here's my question: is this what this episode's gonna be? So we can just shut it down now?
I mean, the stage for violence has been set.
Yeah, clearly. Let's start that's how we go. That's how I wanted to end the episode. Thank you for listening. It's the Hangover Podcast. We just start slapping each other.
Flip the table.
All right, so August Alsina decided it was his time to let the world know because he's obviously been tagged in all the memes. He took a picture doing this. And said, "Choose peace, trusting that life's intricate puzzle pieces are all forming together for the greater good, and mastering of the seasonally sometime chaotic nature of your life's art piece, being formed and painted by birthing life to your internal masterpiece, formed and grown through external chaos, metamorphosizing alchemy turned to light and beauty within." Not yet. No.
Just keep reading.
No, let me finish it. External chaos, metamorphosizing alchemy, turn to light and beauty within, then turn masterpiece, shown without of your life's own whimsical and colorful art piece, being co-created and displayed through living while and after being broken to pieces.
I am getting
This
so
nigga gotta
upset
stop
right
talking
now.
to T.I., yo.
I'm getting
I'm
super
lost.
upset.
You gotta
It
stop
lost
reading
me.
T.I.'s dictionary. while
It's
you
like
doing
that. Like, you know those pictures? You know those pictures people share on Facebook, and it's like the longer you look, the worse it gets? That's what it... Keep reading. Keep reading. If you're reading this, it's too late. And after he sends that, he goes, I'm a walking billboard and network simply desiring to televise and broadcast love. The love, grace, and healing embrace of God. Good music that's healing with a little bit of nasty. Because the art of sharing temples can be too healing. My NOLA mixed with my H-Town background of top-tier dripping flavor and bags secured abundantly for the ones I love while trying to keep a clean heart out here. That's it.
I can't do that. I'm like literally getting upset right now.
It's
I tuned out all of that.
you know that you remember the movie Good Burger?
He said he was gay, so what?
Yeah.
Yeah. You remember whenever that chick came in and she was like, I would like a Good Burger with and he just that's what I was doing while I was reading that fucking and August, shut up. We love you, hometown boy.
Choose peace. Piss off.
Choose silence.
For real. When his last album dropped?
When his last single came out? Yeah. Correct. So y'all got anything else about this?
Nope.
I thought like literally people have been dropping 2-hour podcasts about this situation, but I feel like at this point it's like, yeah, Will's wrong.
Yep. Fresh Prince would have had some fresh prints on his shit.
What do you think, dear? Well, shall we move on?
I'm gonna put that on a shirt. What do you think, dear?
Boom.
I like it.
And then on the back, just a bunch of dots. And then at the end, I mean,
I feel
Blac Chyna got called out for her bullshit this week, ladies and gentlemen. Hit it for him one time.
boy, somebody booked her stupid ass.
What? What?
They did real fast too. It was like first comment.
Like it was nothing. Then what made it even better was she ended up sharing some pictures of the kids of them all dressed up nice, and they were like, "Oh, this must have been taken on Sunday."
I seen that shit. I was like, "Damn, that was quick."
All right, so
That shit did not age well for her, boy. Shit.
I want to know, like, what did she think was gonna happen?
I don't know.
Like, if you only have your kids one day a week,
1.5.
1.5.
Oh, you mean the trip when she bring them by the dad?
Yeah.
Yeah, because she got to start filming for OnlyFans by 5:30.
Bitch.
I'm trying to find the tweets right now, just so we can see what's going on over here.
Yeah, I just got the initial screenshots of the Instagram post.
Let's see. All right, so Blac Chyna said, "Oh, yesterday I had to give up 3 of my cars. My reasons: morals, beliefs, being a single mother, no support. I'm a mama."
Bitch.
So then Tiger said, "I pay $40,000 a year for my school."
No. In the second tweet, she added, "Single, no child support."
Bitch.
Okay, now continue.
So Tiger said, "I pay $40,000 a year for my son's school, and he lives with me Monday through Saturday. Why would I pay child support?" And then Rob Kardashian said, "I pay $37,000 a year for my daughter's school. I handle every single medical expense. I pay for all her extracurricular activities. I have my daughter from Tuesday to Saturday. Why would I pay child support?"
Facts.
Hit it for him one time. You gonna stop fucking playing with me, bitch?
They literally paid. Well, Tiger said 40 and Rob said 37. You literally get paid like a yearly salary.
Facts.
Just off child support.
Yeah.
Yep.
And don't have to pay for any medical expenses for one of the kids.
At all.
2 to the back of the head, no trial.
And then apparently I think she replied to Tyga's tweet with a LOL. Fuck you laughing for, bitch?
Because you ain't got no response because he going to book your ass again.
She was like, LOL, let me be quiet.
Yeah.
For this nigga. Pull up his receipts.
Somebody got a comment underneath that. Hey, ma, delete this.
Handle 20, take this down.
You still got time. You can still delete this. Oh, shit.
You had to give up your cars because they cut your ass off. That's what happened.
Nah, because you know she's trying to live some sort of lifestyle that she can't afford, and that almost $80,000 a year just off child support ain't enough.
Nope.
No, it's not child support. It's for the school.
Yeah, it's literally just for school.
Okay,
they cut the check for the school. That's it.
Okay, cool. What kind of fucking
They don't give that
school
shit. I mean, celebrity kids can't go to regular school, nigga. You a celebrity kid. You know how much niggas gonna get at you if you throw them in public school? Run your pockets, little nigga. Every day. Every day.
I know Ty.
Give me your phone.
Daddy.
I'm cash apping myself $1,000. Off dump.
Oh,
Yeah,
shit.
but fucking shit, man.
Yeah. And the area that they're in, too. You got to remember.
Yeah, they live in fucking California.
Yeah, most of the time they living in like these upscale neighborhoods. And remember, you got to go to school in the parish that you reside
You
in.
give me half
County.
That, you give me half that. I'll homeschool this little nigga.
No
Most
kidding.
of them do. Most of them do. They'll just hire a
Pay a
teacher,
nanny,
and that's
yeah.
probably about $40,000 a year.
Easy.
You dumb nigga.
But yeah, man, I like seeing that for once.
You about to be dumb, nigga. I'm
I'm
sorry.
about to give you a laptop and Google, bitch. You better learn today.
I get on this fucking YouTube.
Anything you won't know, ask that stupid ass computer.
You still got to tell kids. You still got to tell kids while they're at school, like, you're not going to always have a calculator. You got to learn how to do this in your head.
I'm still mad at my teachers for telling me that bullshit.
Well,
I
at
don't
the
need
time-
algebra ever.
At the time, they didn't
Ever.
have calculators. in
Nigga,
their
they could have
pockets.
stopped that multiplication and division, bitch. I would have been good.
Adding and subtracting.
Tell them, babe. Tell them algebra means something.
It does. I mean, I use that shit.
You connect dots.
You use algebra? I thought you would use geometry more than algebra.
Well, just like math in general, I've definitely used like the whole.
A plus B equals C.
Not so much that. But
Pythagorean theorem.
Finding X in a equation or all that shit. Every now and again, it'll come into daily life. It's not something. I still think everybody should choose. Like, I know we had that discussion that one episode when they were like, it shouldn't be taught in schools anymore because nobody really uses it. But I disagree because it showed me that I was good at math. I didn't realize I was until I went.
Oh yeah, I am.
I picked the right one to impregnate.
I
man.
am good at math, but I don't see the need for it on the daily. Like, I've never used calculus in any of my jobs. Granted, you know what I'm saying, I haven't had anything too spectacular.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Best one was probably audio visual technician, but I don't. It's just hanging lights and sound, man. Ain't no math involved. All I need to know is the math for my paycheck, nigga.
Yeah, the only numbers I need fucking working in production is a ruler. That's it.
Oh yeah, you get. I know for the longest time, the metric system fucked me up, and then I got into the audio visual world, and I actually learned that shit better than when I was in school.
Yeah.
Jonah Hill got arrested.
Yeah, he did. Fucking Jonah Hill gets
huh?
arrested. Yeah. This motherfucker is preparing for a role to be Jerry Garcia. Jerry Garcia is I can't think of the band, but he was a lead guitarist.
I thought that nigga's a NASCAR driver.
Nah,
for some reason.
nah.
That's
You
what in my
thinking
head.
like fucking.
What's it, like Jeff?
Jeff something. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's not Garcia though at all.
Oh really?
Yeah, not at all. I don't know the nigga's last name. I'm not a NASCAR fan. Sorry, white people.
Grateful Dead.
Jeff Garcia was
Grateful
a
Dead.
quarterback.
Yes, that's who the Jerry Garcia is lead guitar for Grateful Dead. But Jerry Garcia is. Nigga turned into Chris Rock as soon as he heard that bitch. Flashbacks and shit. But he's infamously a fucking like just psychedelic drug motherfucker, weed, acid, shrooms, all of that good shit. So of course, preparing for that role, Jonah Hill is gonna be the motherfucker to be like, I need some acid, weed, and shrooms.
Right.
And of course, he's in New Orleans where fucking none of that stuff is legal. So motherfucker got busted with some shit. I think it was just like some misdemeanor shit though. I don't think it was nothing like major major. But nonetheless, he looks like fucking Jerry Garcia in his goddamn mugshot picture, like to the T. All he needs is the glasses. And
Jonah Hill?
Yeah. If you see Jerry Garcia and then you see Jonah Hill's mugshot, you can be like, oh, this makes sense.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, absolutely. Because Jerry Garcia was not like, he wasn't a slim dude. He was like mad hippie, chubby dude. You know what I'm saying? Beard, scruffy hair. You know.
Have we ever seen like Jonah Hill in like a serious role?
Absolutely.
Have we?
Yeah. What's the fucking name of that movie? God damn it! I literally watched the son bitch the other day. War Dogs.
Oh shit!
Yeah. Yeah. Now look. Now I'm about to look. Let me show you Jerry Garcia. Let me show you a recent picture.
Oh, all right.
It makes sense now, right? But yeah. But what did I know we had the report in the group message. What did the report
Yeah, I just
say?
had it open. 1 second.
I don't remember him in no serious role though.
Jonah Hill busted down on Bourbon Street while preparing for Grateful Dead biopic in New Orleans. Oh, so it's gonna be the entire Grateful Dead. That's dope. I thought it was just a Jerry Garcia movie. So the report says Jonah Hill was arrested early Friday morning following an incident involving an undercover police officer in New Orleans. God damn it, this nigga got busted by the fucking undercovers. The most obvious niggas in look, undercovers in New Orleans, step it up. You're horrible. We know.
That's just terrible.
I promise you. We know.
Right.
You wondering why you can't meet your quota? Cause bitch, we know.
They so bad.
Nigga said Hill, the twice Oscar-nominated actor, has been in New Orleans for the last week doing character research for his upcoming role as Jerry Garcia in his production company's new Martin Scorsese-directed Grateful Dead biopic, currently in development for Apple, so it's going to be an Apple TV movie. According to a report from the New Orleans Police Department, at 3:17 a.m. on Friday morning, after receiving a tip about a bearded man acting erratically.
A bearded man?
That could have been anybody.
That sound like a myth.
It's New Orleans and Bourbon Street. That could have been anybody.
Right.
It says a plainclothes narcotics officer approached the suspect at the corner of Bourbon Street and Iberville Street. Oh, man, he was right there up the street from the chicken spot. He knew what he was doing. Once engaged in conversation, the suspect told the officer using street slang, for $400, I got Jerry Garcia in a bag, man. God damn it, Jonah. And revealed a small pouch. The officer arrested the suspect on charges of solicitation and possession with intent to distribute. Jack Straw, the Kenner, LA-based lawyer set to represent Hill when the case goes to trial, issued a statement on Friday morning proclaiming his client's innocence. Simply put, Jonah Hill was set up. Set up like, I don't know, something that people set up.
That's what it says?
You need to fire your fucking lawyer, Jonah. Immediately. It says, simply put, Jonah Hill was set up. Set up like, I don't know, something people that set up. Whatever, nigga. He wasn't
fresh out of college.
He wasn't trying to sell anything. That Jerry in a bag is one of his prized possessions, and he was simply showing it off to a new friend. These charges are absurd. We intend to prove that in court. It gets
what?
It gets to wearing thin and emotional straw continued. I think that's an ad. I don't think that was part of the art. Shit just be chopped up weird. I don't know what the fuck. But it says Strong Baby Productions, the company Jonah Hill launched in 2020, is yet to comment on how the bust might affect the forthcoming biopic, though the incident does bear an uncanny resemblance to a 1970 bust involving the Grateful Dead. On January 31st, 1970, Garcia and several other members of Grateful Dead were arrested in New Orleans when their hotel was raided and the entire band was arrested on drug charges.
Very similar mugshots as well.
Yeah, absolutely.
Were you reading along?
Look at the mugshot. Look at the mugshot. Look just like that nigga.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
A bearded man.
What makes me think he does it on purpose?
But you don't remember your boy on fucking Half Baked? He had the necklace always on. That was Jerry Garcia in the bag. Remember when he threw down the bag and nigga popped up?
Oh,
Played
yeah.
it. That was Jerry Garcia. Yeah.
He got
So
he
he
got
didn't
Jerry Garcia in a
he didn't
bag.
have drugs. It's fucking Jerry Garcia's ashes.
Nah, he was showing off. he was showing off his stuff to a friend.
We're trying to remember a movie that Jonah was in where he was serious.
That he was serious?
Who's coming with me, man? Who's coming with me?
Yeah, I know he played a serious role in that show with Emma Stone.
He was in War Dogs. That was a pretty serious movie.
He's still like it was still like comic relief in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was the comic relief in that movie.
For
What
sure.
about Moneyball?
I never saw Moneyball.
Moneyball, yeah. I mean, that's a little bit more serious.
But you remember the movie with the show he did
Not
with Emma?
super serious because he's still kind of
The show he did with Emma Stone, where they were like projects basically.
Oh.
Yeah, he was serious in that one.
We never finished that one.
No.
What was that called?
Fuck, I don't remember.
Some stupid show.
Yeah, whatever.
Maniac.
Maniac. Yeah.
Sounds stupid.
You're a hater. Speaking of stupid shows, The Mandalorian, you just finished it. How was that?
I did, and I cried.
You
did.
didn't finish The Mandalorian. You finished
the
Boba Fett.
Yeah.
I mean,
Well,
but it
I
pretty
was-
much turned into The Mandalorian.
Well,
Yeah.
The only reason I
Forgive my confusion.
It pretty much turned into The Mandalorian.
Let's be honest. The only reason I went back and watched it was because
You heard Baby Yoda was going to be in the last
Yeah.
episode.
Absolutely. Yes.
Were you upset when he chose Mando over the Jedi way?
Fuck no. When he presented him that option, I'm like, that's such a shitty thing to do. How dare Luke? Like, that's so mean. Like, he just misses his friend. And then he showed up with the chain link, and I'm like, fuck yeah, Grogu. Like, and I was crying in bed. While
was crying in bed.
Scott napped, the baby napped, everybody was napping. I'm sitting there sobbing in the middle of them, like skipping nap time just so I could actually get a show in. And yeah, I cried. And then he jumped up in the Mando's arms, and he's like, "I missed you too, buddy." And I'm like,
Wilding in bed.
I was waiting for that moment since the end of Mandalorian.
And then
My
we
guy was
finished,
trying to sleep and shit.
and I just keep hearing, Grogu.
But did you notice
like
how?
he was like full blown crying. Like,
No.
Oh.
Did you notice how like the robots were like building the school and shit like that? So it was like I like how they played the timeline really well.
Yeah.
I wonder when he's gonna like where his position stands in the timeline before Luke just goes into that stage of being a hermit.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, for a second, I'm like looking at him in the show, and I'm like, I feel like he's older.
Yeah.
And it's not clicking. I'm like, he's definitely an old man, right? Like, am I because they did it so
Talking
well.
about Mark
Yeah,
Hamill?
the fucking
Yeah.
CGI.
Oh yeah, they
was
did.
amazing.
Fucking
And I'm like-
fantastic.
How the fuck did they do this?
Yeah, like
I had to
that-
search him up. Like, he's definitely an old person.
That was better than Gemini Man.
Shit, yeah.
The
Yeah.
fucking CGI on
But
that.
they
shit
found
was
a
fucking amazing.
guy that apparently looked very similar to him when he was young, and they just made it all work plus the CGI.
Yeah, yeah.
And then we finished Bel Air.
About fucking time.
The last episode came
How'd y'all-
out Thursday.
How did y'all feel about Marlon Wayne's performance?
Fan-fucking-tastic.
Absolutely. I've never seen him play such a serious role and it pull off right. You know what I'm
almost
saying?
got
You've seen him
confused.
try to play serious roles and it, he has his moments, but that was pretty fucking spot on. He did a good job. I mean, even though he was playing a shitty dad, it was still fucking. You could see the emotion. You know what I'm saying? The seriousness.
I could see them trying to obviously have a Will's, his dad again for the first time. Fuck you, Joe.
I knew I heard a bag crinkling.
And it's just this motherfucker comes up with a chicken nugget.
Yeah, you were talking about
but
Baby Yoda.
You could tell they tried to have another moment like Will and Uncle Phil with the dad. Not nearly as emotional as that scene.
Yeah, yeah.
But
Yeah.
emotional nonetheless.
Nonetheless,
Like,
absolutely.
that motherfucker said you can go find a ditch and go lay in it.
Yep.
That shit hurt though. I saw her getting teary eyed sitting next to me.
You just be
I cry
wild.
for everything.
Yeah.
I'm not even gonna attempt to just defend myself. It's fine. I cry for everything.
That nigga D-Roll like that too. That bitch cried during comedies. Be like, what are you crying for? Such a happy moment.
I just walk out the game room, she
Same,
and she
sis.
look over at me.
Same.
like, bitch, you
Dude, there'll be times I'm watching something and Scott's like outside smoking or something, and I'm like just hoping that the scene will finish before Scott gets back so I can like dry off my tears so he just won't make fun of me.
I immediately ask any chick that I'm dating if they watched Grey's Anatomy. That's how I know they TV criers. If they be like, oh yeah, I love it, I've seen all 18 seasons, I'll be like, oh yeah, bitch, you cried everything.
Yeah.
Fact.
I've never seen a single episode of Grey's Anatomy, but I hear that it's an emotional ride.
I'm pretty sure you've heard Nikki watching the episode like,
yeah. I don't know who the fuck McDreamy is, but I know it was sad.
I'm pretty sure you came home like right after I saw that episode.
Was that the one?
That I was crying on.
And I bothered you?
Yeah, he kept trying to talk, and I'm like...
Kept trying to talk. All right.
And I know that it was that thing, because you could just tell by the way that everything was about to get better, and you're like... I was sensing... I'm like, I feel like he'd die soon.
Yeah.
Hey, Scott, you
and the
want to
way
hand me
they
that
were
extension
playing
cord
it,
next to
I
you,
was
bro?
like, I feel... And Scott just keeps trying to fucking talk, and I'm like, bro, look...
You don't shut the
I
fuck
get you're
up.
not invested, but like, shut the fuck up. Like, I need this moment. I've watched all these fucking seasons waiting for this shit, and you're gonna keep trying to talk?
I ain't gonna lie. That shit like had me all like, in my chest and shit with it.
All right, now let's talk about what actually happened. Thank you, Nicole, for your partial truth on the matter. So we in bed. I think we talked about this on the episode once before. Can you pass this over to Turtle? We talked about this a little bit on an episode once. So I'm laying in bed with her. We're getting ready to go to sleep. Lights are off. She's rolled over on her side. I can't see that she's watching something with her headphones in, right? So I'm laying there, and all I keep hearing is... and then a few seconds go by, and then I hear... deep breathing ass. And so I kind of literally just... Hey, babe? Nothing.
Ain't no bitch.
And I'm like, is she sleeping? Is she fucking... And then I start tapping her. Babe. And I'm like, babe. And then finally she goes, I'm trying to watch it and it's emotional. Can you stop?
Breathing like a serial killer.
What?
To cry.
I didn't know what the fuck was going on. And you know what? And that's what all I needed you to do was just pause it. Hey, look, I'm in the middle of something. Just let me finish this and I'll talk to you in a second.
You don't understand.
So that's what my thing. But yeah, Bel Air as a whole was cool. I didn't like the slander that I started seeing recently on social media about it, because people were trying to say that it's like they're trying to bring the black thing into it, where they're just like y'all can't make a show about black people without making them look bad. And I'm like, I don't understand that narrative because it's a good show,
right?
And everybody, and like I think that the writing was just good enough that you could see there's a reason for everything that's going on in the show.
Absolutely.
So I don't think I think it's a person by person story, not so much a black. It's a black show, but to me, it's not like I'm watching this and it's like, oh, so this is what black people do. Now, granted, I know I'm smarter than the average racist. But it was still just like somebody said some shit and they were just like, oh, why does Hillary have to like be an Instagram thot? Uncle Phil was a respected lawyer and judge, but in this show he's like crooked. And Jeffrey was just a man that was happy to serve, and now this guy's like a murderer. Carlton respected his body way too much to ever snort anything. Boys used to lust over Ashley. Why she got to be gay in this show? It's like, because if we're being honest, The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air was one of the greatest shows ever. They had a lot of realistic moments in it, but everybody in that show had their flaws.
Right. And it was also more fairy tale based. Like,
yes.
There were always happy endings in that fucking show. There's no happy endings in real life, people. Not many. Some people get them, some people don't, and then
some people get them, most people don't.
Right. You know what I'm saying?
And it sounds like the people that's like saying this shit didn't watch the whole show.
Right.
Well, not like the show that's out now.
No,
but like
right.
The Fresh Prince.
But it's also like that's the problem with most things when it comes to like nowadays. And it's like you watch the first episode and now you're just like, oh, this is stupid. I'm not watching this shit. The Bel Air show is racist and dumb. And it's like, did you finish it?
Well, no, I'm talking about like the.
I know you're talking about the original, but I'm just
if
bouncing off of what you said.
If they did watch the whole thing, you would see that Carlton did have a couple episodes when he went on a fucking bender and started doing stupid shit.
Yeah.
But they're not going to show you snorting coke in a fucking TV show like that.
Not on an ABC show.
Right. Carlton was doing speed during one of the episodes, my guy.
Like,
it was.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so I mean, I don't know. I thought it was very well put together as a nice little project. Thought it was a really good show. Like, unfortunately, it's gonna go down as just that, like a project. Like somebody will just come in and it was like, yeah, it was a reimagining of a previous show. That's part of the draw for me. Is what made me watch it to begin with. Is that it's a reimagining of the Fresh Prince of Bel Air, and I thought it was a really good show. Is it one of the greatest shows ever made? No, but it's a good show. So I definitely encourage anybody to go watch it because I enjoyed it.
I think it's too soon to judge it as one of the greatest shows ever made. It's got one season.
Obviously.
Like, when The Fresh Prince was first released, everybody thought it was a good show. They didn't think it was going to be one of the greatest shows to be ever made.
That is true.
You know what I'm saying?
It isn't until
I think you got to
much
give it a
later.
little bit more longevity before you start calling out,
right,
the greatest show ever.
Well, I mean,
some shows hit on one season sometimes.
Yeah.
That's like most people with happy endings. Some people get it.
Yeah,
You know
like,
what I'm saying?
it'd be like Game of Thrones. Like if you just only watched the first season, like
Right, you'd have been like, it's okay, it's a good
Even
show.
I was like, yo, what the fuck is this?
Right.
The only reason
I
I
was
kept
mad
watching,
as shit.
The only reason
I was
kept
like, yo,
watching
the
Game of
main
Thrones,
nigga just died. This show's trash. I'm about to watch season 2.
The coldest nigga just got his shit chopped.
Scott was like, no, just keep going, just keep going. I was like, all right, whatever, nigga. Showed up, here I am, 8 seasons later, like, fucking dragon.
Y'all fucked it all up.
I want to know what people wanted Ashley to be then.
Because she's barely a character in the show.
And she was like a stupid, didn't really do much person. She had her moments.
She was
but,
a
like,
teenage girl. That's it.
I feel
Like, what are they expecting? They was
the fact that
expecting
she
to come on screen with some
jumped
booty
the
shorts and her
job.
titties
Right.
out? Like, she's fucking 12.
That was about it.
And I mean, like, in this day and age, since that's what it is, I feel like that's what she would definitely be.
And it's
Somebody's
supposed to be
Instagram model type shit.
And it's supposed to
Oh,
be
you're talking
updated.
about Hillary.
It's supposed to be
Sorry.
updated.
Yeah, you said Ashley. You're talking about Hillary.
My
It's
bad.
supposed to be updated for this day and age too.
Right, exactly.
And
The
if-
gay conversation
And
is
Hillary
everywhere
would-
right now.
Hillary would 100% be an
Would have been
Instagram fucking
social
influencer.
media
That's like I
celebrity.
was saying, like because in the show, like if you see Hillary, she's like a fucking Pritz. You know what I'm
And
saying?
she ended up hosting a TV show and like shit like
Yeah.
that. So,
she
yeah.
would
And they
definitely
act
be
like-
an Instagram
and
model or thought, whatever.
In the Carlton thing, like they act like he woke up every fucking episode and was like, "All right, time to do some coke." No, like he had like a couple episodes where you see him fucking going bad with the shit, and then he got his shit together, just like in the show. He had they crammed a whole bunch of situations from like the first 3 seasons of The Fresh Prince into one season to make hour-long episodes. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it fucking. The time lapse was just different. You know what I'm saying? They had 30-minute episode fucking Carlton was on speed. Next episode he was fine.
Yeah.
3 episodes on there, 3 episodes later he's fine. You know what I'm saying?
3 episodes
He was
later,
about
he
to
had a
shoot a
gambling
nigga.
problem.
He was about to shoot a nigga. In
Yeah.
Right.
I'm waiting to see how they put that into this one. Because I'm wondering, are they going to stay the line of the show, The Fresh Prince, and like, have callbacks, like take episodes or situations from The Fresh Prince and then put it into Bel Air? Or if they're now going to just kind of take it and go in their own direction.
Oopsie.
You broke it, didn't you?
I didn't break it. It just stopped. And we're back.
Yeah, you gotta.
Yeah. Huh? Oh, shit.
Yep.
So, yeah. What were you about to say?
Oh no, I was talking about the phone shit.
Moon Knight.
That's the mummy hero, huh? Or the mummy vigilante.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong.
I mean, I saw, he's like wrapped up in shit.
Yeah, no.
So, Turtle's the only one that's watched it, I'm assuming?
Yes.
It's out?
Yeah, it's out.
Yeah.
First episode's out.
shit.
Figures.
First episode's out. It's a series.
Word.
Yeah.
And initial thoughts.
I love it. Personally. I know there was a lot of people who aren't Moon Knight fans who are confused as to what's going on.
I wasn't an Ant-Man fan,
in
but
the series. Nah, like you can it's not about being a fan of the character to like the show. To being a fan of the character to know what the fuck's going on.
Okay.
Because how it progresses through the episode, it's he's more of like a sleeper agent kind of. You know what I'm saying? Can only be activated through certain things. And, and right now, the guy whose body the spirit's in is just some normal motherfucker who lives in London. So when he goes to sleep, that's when the
Moon Knight awakens.
Exactly.
Okay.
And what you're seeing is
so
him
he's like Batman with insomnia.
Right, and it starts off it starts off with him knowing that he's been going out at night. Like you see him unchaining himself from the bed. And
No spoilers.
I'm not spoiling.
Okay.
It's people who fucking have never seen the show are gonna be like, all right, what the fuck is this? Why does he do this? That's why, because he's realizing that he has a problem with waking up in the middle of the night and not remembering where the fuck he was at. So
I didn't even know who this cat was.
Yeah, motherfucker's like chaining himself to the bed, got sand around it to see if there's any footprints, tapes the door seal and shit. So he knows he's got a problem, and you're seeing him come to the realization when Moon Knight starts reacting to him, and talking back to him in his head and shit like that. So it's pretty cool. They kind of not rush the origin, but throw you into it pretty quickly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's pretty good, especially since it's like a vigilante, if you will.
Yeah,
and that nobody really knows of, because I don't know shit about.
I don't know shit about him.
Nah, he fits into the Luke Cage, Jessica Jones, Punisher, Daredevil.
Defenders.
Yeah, the Defenders. He's one of them.
Yeah. He's also an Avenger.
Yeah, I mean, eventually all the Defenders become Avengers. So
he's also an X-Men.
No, he's not.
Okay. I just kept shooting, and you just kept agreeing. I'm like, all right, cool. This make
he's
it sound
worked.
like
He's
I
worked
know
with the
some
X-Men
shit.
just like all the other motherfuckers, but you know.
All right.
It's a really good show though. Y'all should check it out. Disney Plus first episode out now.
Don't you fucking
I'm on the last season of
DC Legends of Tomorrow.
Yeah, so I'll be able to.
This nigga has not watched none of the DC shows on the CW.
I haven't watched.
It jumps into the only show that has all of the throwaway heroes in it.
I saw it. It had like 7 seasons. I was like, oh yeah, fuck it, I'm gonna watch it.
You still never watched The Wire?
Yes, I did.
Yeah, he did.
No,
Nigga, what the
Sopranos,
fuck?
sorry.
Oh no, I haven't finished it.
You gotta watch Oz too.
I don't.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, you don't.
What's that other? The other.
Go ahead, Zero. Jump in there.
It's a really good show. Oz is really fucking good. Yeah, Oz is really good.
How many seasons it got?
A lot,
7.
nigga.
All right.
No, Nicole won't watch it because the directing style's weird. I don't like the camera angles.
You get a headache? The fuck?
No, it's just, I don't know.
It
it's
changes.
just weird.
It changes as the time. You
It's
gotta
the
realize,
70s.
No,
What
it's
the
the
70s?
90s.
The 90s.
Jesus Christ.
Because my mind went to 97. So I was like, it's the 70s. Wait, no, the 90s.
What's that other show that came out? It got the
niggas in it.
What the fuck?
The nigga with the Hawkeye or some shit.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
that
the show
thing
Hawkeye
came
that came out in like November.
Right.
Yeah, I was trying to remember because I get
Just
him
go on Disney Plus.
Yeah, I
There's
get him
nothing
and
to
Green Arrow
remember.
confused. That's why I couldn't think about it.
Right. What about it?
But yeah, I still gotta watch that one too.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
But you still never saw the new Spider-Man, right?
No.
You fucking up.
Damn,
dog.
dog.
You fucking up, dog.
Damn shame.
Fucking up.
Is that on Disney Plus yet?
No, it's not going on Disney Plus.
When is the new movie coming out?
Damn, bro.
Spider-Man's part of the Marvel series, but it's owned by Sony.
Oh yeah.
The new movie Morbius came out Friday.
Yep.
No, not Morbius.
Doctor Strange. May, huh?
Yep.
Yeah, so Joe, you got your shit because there's a lot
that you need to catch up on.
Yeah.
And you're going to see
So,
Doctor
hop
Strange
to
and be
it,
like,
bud.
yo, what the fuck is going on?
Mm-hmm.
But he's going to see that in November of this year, so we'll be all right.
Y'all gonna get off me.
He'll see it about time there's a whole new Avengers team. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Who they
Binge
fighting?
watch the fuck out.
Who they fighting? Thanos 3. What? What's this? What? We've been trying to get you to watch the fucking show, bro. Oh, man. All right, so Blac Chyna.
We already talked about this.
Jonah Hill.
Talked about it.
Will Smith.
Talked about it.
Oh, yeah. Bruce motherfucking Willis.
I can't even applaud. This is very
You have
sad.
to. You have to applaud.
I can't.
For Bruce Willis as a person.
Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker.
So, apparently, he has alopecia. No.
No, that's Jada.
That's Jada.
He's just bald.
Now it's this thing that everybody has. Oh, bitch ass Jada.
Hold on, I'm gonna find out what that.
There was a whole fucking barbershop commercial. It was
aphasia. Sorry,
aphasia.
Aphasia.
But yeah, there was a Charles Barkley like barbershop commercial, and everybody in that bitch had bald heads. I was like, we make one bald head joke. Now we got a bald head barbershop. That's what we doing.
So
what is it called?
Aphasia. Where it affects your ability to talk.
You know that thing that they say most gay people be going through when they're younger is just aphasia.
Nigga, we gonna
get it for yourself one time. No, but aphasia, and that's another thing that a lot of people were getting very confused. Is aphasia is not a disease; it is a symptom of a disease.
Yeah. What's the disease?
We don't know yet. I don't know if they because I know that's just like I'm sure you've all watched House.
Yes.
You remember the first episode? It was the girl teaching the kindergarten class, and she's up there, and guys, so today we're gonna talk about. I'm sorry. Today we're
sound like Bruce Almighty.
Yes. And she had to walk up and write on the board like what she was trying to say because her brain couldn't, like, from her brain to her mouth, somewhere the words got lost.
Do that again.
Today
we're gonna talk about that. Damn, that's fucked up.
Yeah, and apparently I don't know if that's what's happening to him right now, but he is getting the symptom that causes from your brain to your mouth, the words get lost, and it affects your ability to communicate. So, of course, because of this, he has decided that he is stepping down from acting. So,
that's sad.
I'll be back. Y'all can cry about it while I'm gone.
Yeah, that's very upsetting. Because Bruce Willis is definitely one of not only the best action heroes we've had in the history of our time, but just an amazing actor from The Sixth Sense to Disney movies like The Kid and all of the Die Hard sequels and being in The Expendables. And man's got a fucking list, man. So shout out to him and his legacy and his film career for sure.
Dope ass Christmas movie.
Yeah. Speaking of other actors, and I'm gonna just say actors because that's a more politically correct term nowadays. Sandra Bullock and Jim Carrey are also taking a break from acting. So I definitely want to. I don't know if we're gonna see them on the screens anytime soon, but as for now, I want to give them a shout out on their careers as well.
Yeah, we got Jim Carrey coming in this month in the Sonic 2.
Yep. I think that's his last movie for now.
Damn, man.
Yep.
Sandra Bullock, I don't care.
Nah, man. Sandra Bullock.
She's dope, but I mean, it's not like an actress.
We hadn't seen her in something in so long, and then she drops the movie with Channing Tatum, and now she's hanging it up again. Like, goddamn, bro. She just dropped a joint with Channing Tatum. It's like some type of Paradise Island or some shit like that.
I didn't even know about that.
Yeah,
I think I know what you're talking about.
She writes like love books, and Channing Tatum's the model that she uses for the covers of the love books. And they go to like do research for the next one, and she gets captured. And this nigga tries to be a real hero, but he's just a model. I was like, oh yeah, I got to see this shit.
The Lost City.
Yep, that's it.
Yeah,
that's it. The Lost City.
Sorry,
I remember seeing that trailer now. I want to see that.
Yeah, that looks like it's really going to be funny. So if that's her last send-off and Jim Carrey's Sonic 2 is going to be his last send-off, I'll take those for sure.
Oh, it's in theaters.
Yeah, it's out now. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And I just got a call from Marcus, the bartender from the Happy Raptor.
Oh, what's up, Marcus?
Yep, he was calling to let us know that he's got a comedy show tonight.
Oh, what?
Seeing if we wanted to come through. He's apparently a local comedian. That is dope. But, nope, he was just our bartender last night. And, unfortunately, I'm not allowed to go out tonight.
Okay.
I got in trouble last night.
Wow.
From who?
You.
His side chick.
I don't think.
Because I slept late.
Oh, I mean, you did.
It was your off day, right?
Oh, Lord.
Sleep
Joe, shut the fuck up.
Joe the one that
Shut
always
the fuck
get
up.
me in
Shut
trouble.
the fuck up.
Sleep how long you want, King.
Shut it. Stop. Nope. There is no more sleeping late once you have a kid. Keep that, in the back of your mind. It doesn't exist.
I ain't Blac Chyna.
Okay.
Oh, shit. So, yeah. playoff overtime rules.
Whack.
Yeah.
I didn't hear anything about this. Tell me about it. I didn't.
Yeah, he shared it, and he basically was just like, "No, but okay."
Nah, because I mean, you pretty much you going in a fucking circle with the rules. Because I mean, it was if the team that get the ball, if they score first, shit's over with.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So now they doing it to where like if the team that gets the ball, if they score, the other team also has a chance to go down and score now. And if both teams score, the next team that scores wins the game.
Right.
So you're pretty much saying if the first team who gets the ball can still just win the fucking game. Because, like, team that gets the ball scores, next team scores, and then when they get the ball back, now if they go down and score, the other team don't get a chance.
My head's short-circuiting again.
Right. So they're trying to do it kind of like how they do with the NFL, but just not the same exactly.
How do you do with college?
Right. Instead of just having like an allotted time for them to play out overtime, they're trying to do score. That's it.
Pretty much.
That's whack.
Yeah.
That's whack.
You're pretty much you're going in a fucking circle here. Like you changed it. You just made it, extended it pretty much in the same way, but you made it more cute, if you will. Do I have to say it again? Like to explain it again? I feel like you're really like going through it right now.
I'm thinking about it. Can you dumb it down?
All right. Look. Boom.
Thank you.
Check it out. So, overtime starts. First team B gets the ball first.
Saints.
I don't know why Team B's
Saints
get the ball first.
Because
This is how I went in my head. This is how I went in my head. No, with basketball. This is not football.
Oh.
Team B wins the tip-off. Boom. They get the ball
I
first.
thought this whole time we were talking about football.
No. Oh, we talking about football?
Yeah, it's
I thought you were talking about basketball.
See? That's how horribly he's fucking explaining it.
What do you mean?
I thought we were talking about basketball.
You made him think it's basketball, so you must have explained it poorly.
I heard NBA overtime.
I thought you were talking about NFL, but...
Yeah.
So we talking about NFL?
Yeah.
All right, well, I mean, same concept. Fucking Saints get the ball, boom, we go down, score. Fucking Bengals get the ball, boom, they go down, score. Saints have one more time to go down there and score again, and if they score, we win. If they stop us, we're still tied.
But they win.
No, we're still tied. Both of our scores are the same.
So then,
so how does the other team win? Exactly. How does the other team win?
But what you're saying is like Bengals score, Saints don't score again, so now the Bengals win?
No.
So then what, the playoff
we're
game
at a
is
tied
just
score.
over now?
We're at a tie score.
So now the game's over?
So only the first team that gets the ball has an opportunity to win.
So the game's over?
Yes.
As a tie?
And it goes down as a tie. That's what I would assume.
I don't know if
not in a playoff game you can't do that.
I don't know if it stops there. I mean, so I can't comment on that. I don't know if it stops like if like.
Yeah, I feel like they might have to touch up that rule a little bit because I'm confused.
A playoff game.
They went in a fucking circle.
A playoff game can't end in a tie.
No,
exactly.
Like it has to go.
Exactly.
But they've never had that happen in the playoffs though. That's why I'm fucking curious about it.
Right.
They never had it happen in the playoffs or in the Super Bowl. They went into overtime, but the team eventually fucking won.
I feel like in that case they probably make them niggas play another game.
So
like, all right, so y'all ended on a tie today. Sorry, guys. See y'all tomorrow.
Exhibition tomorrow.
So how do you feel about like the idea of sudden death in a playoff overtime?
If it continues going and both teams keep scoring or not scoring, then yeah.
Nah,
like,
I feel like
you asking me like what they sudden death should
what
be?
they should do. Yeah.
I feel like if you score a touchdown, game over. If you score a field goal, other team gets a chance to do the same.
So the way they do it now.
Yep.
I see. I don't like that. I feel like both teams should have a chance to like win this fucking game.
That's what I'm saying. The other team got a chance to win this game.
No, I'm saying even if the first team to get the ball, even if they score, the other team should have to.
That's what I'm saying. If you go down there and you score a touchdown, that should be the end of the game. Because well, all right, boom, all right. Say you do keep say you do keep it like that. They go down there and score a field goal for what? What did you just go down there and do that for?
I never understood the field goal.
After we scored this touchdown, why'd you just, you know what I'm saying? If you don't score a touchdown and you get the opportunity to kick a field goal, then it's just
the second team.
Yeah, there's game over after that, right?
They won't kick a field goal. They'll have to score that touchdown.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Okay, so you just believe if you score a touchdown, then the other team should get a chance to try to score a touchdown.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I mean, I don't disagree with that. I like it. I dig it.
That's why Nikki be kicking your ass out the bed.
I mean, I actually agree with Joe. I've always thought that that's how it should have been because I feel like it's whoever flips the coin most of the time. Not all.
It's not hard to get in field goal range.
Nah.
Yeah, and even I feel like It's always whoever scores first, but it's normally whoever ends up being on offense that will end up scoring first, unless some dramatic move, interception, or something occurs.
Mm-hmm.
That's the reason the fucking Bills didn't beat the Chiefs this year, because they didn't get a chance to fucking go down and score in overtime. The Chiefs scored first.
Yep.
And the Bills would have won that game. I think I wholeheartedly believe that.
The first person should be able to score, but then the second person should get the
But
chance
rebuttal.
to score.
Yeah.
And if they don't, then it's like, okay, you win.
Well, yeah, you won.
And now they're doing it if both teams go down and score. If the next team goes down and score, now they win the game. That's you just went into a bigger circle.
Yeah.
To me.
All right. So before we go, they had a small situation happen. A guy and a woman are married now, living happily ever after. But let's Tarantino this shit. You're right. I'm sorry. So Selena Powell and this woman that ran a train for the 15th fucking time. Let's get into it. No. So this couple's happily married. Let's Tarantino this shit. Tell the story backwards. They weren't always married. No. Some years back, she was married to his best friend.
Engaged.
He gave a speech at their reception.
Engaged.
So engaged people have receptions, and the best friend, who was the best man at the wedding, gave a speech while they were engaged still that that he was in love with her. And I'm curious to see what everyone's thought is before we leave on what you would do if at your fiance's wedding you were sitting.
We not married, bitch. You just fucking confessed your love to my fucking best friend.
So you're sitting there and your best friend stands up and goes, I would like to propose a toast to Whitney and Turtle. I've always loved Whitney. Man. I've always loved Whitney.
So
You know, there was a time.
Right there, you'd have heard.
Two to the back of the head, no trial.
I remember hearing about the story. So the thing was that
they were just engaged at their wedding.
The friend and the girl were best friends, and then she started dating the guy, her fiance, and then
The guy became best friends
the
with
guy
the fiancé.
realized like, oh, he's not that bad. So then they became like a group of 3 friends, and then at the wedding he came out and was like, look, I've always loved you, blah blah blah, blah. And then
Like literally went
she
up there and said,
divorced in.
literally went up there and said, like, yeah, I was in love with her, but she found you, so whatever. Anyway, yeah, toast. So how are y'all feeling if this is your...
And now the best friend and
Now they're divorced, and the best friend, who was the best man at their not wedding, married her after they got
4
not
years.
divorced because they were only engaged.
That marriage got annulled, sir. There was no divorce in that. I guarantee you.
And see, I was thinking that like when he
That's why I say them
confessed his
niggas was engaged.
love, I thought like when he confessed his love for
It was at the wedding.
The wedding was off right there. Then
No,
they got together like pretty much right there. You know, like
No, it was just
peace
really
fuck out.
awkward. It was just really awkward in the reception hall.
Tell you. I've just
did
loved
he stay
Whitney
for the
for so long.
I hope so.
That's all you would have heard in that bitch. A bunch of scuffling. Thought I fucked him up. Article would have read, fucking groomsman recovering from fucking beating the shit out of his fucking best man.
I would have paid the open bar bartender to poison him.
Dear, what would you do if your maid of honor got up and confessed her love for me?
Blair just stands up and goes,
Snuffle.
I've always wanted Scotsman.
And then we're sitting there after she gives the speech, and you look over at me, and you're like, God, what a bitch, right? And I'm like, oh, she looks good in that dress.
She did make the meatballs.
You saw the way she just turned and looked at me and was like, oh, wait, no, he's joking.
She can't cook, babe.
I don't know how to deal with that, only because most people are like,
Hit that. Let me find out somebody did that shit to you already, goddammit. Somebody did?
No, I'm just
Nikki, we'll go find these motherfuckers right now. Right?
Yeah, I'm gonna dap him off.
Nah.
You sure?
No, I'm trying to
Feels
think.
like you're thinking about it.
Going through. No. If anything, it's always been like, oh, that's just my chick friend. You don't need to worry about her. And then as soon as you break up,
they fucking.
Yeah, and it's like, oh, okay. Anyway. No, but I'm thinking
Told
about. I'm just thinking about somebody confessing their love for Scott. To be quite honest, and then it's just not in a bad way.
Sounds pretty comical, doesn't it?
Only I can love Scott.
More people are like, wow, how do you deal with him? That's most reactions.
I mean, I actually won't even get mad at that because that is a fact. How many times people look at her and go, "You date him on purpose?"
Like this is an entrapment, right?
You know, it's okay to be a single parent. Like we've done well.
So
We'll be your village.
That's what's more so I'm laughing at is I'm trying to think of it the other way of people being like, oh,
I'd be just as shocked
Scott.
as you. I'd be just as shocked as you. Like, you bitch?
Especially someone close, because you know that they hear all the bad shit.
Right.
Like, yeah. No. I would probably laugh.
Whole time
I would
you're
think
like-
it would be a joke.
Whole time.
I wouldn't think it'd be serious.
He be bok.
Whole time you're like, you sure?
I mean, you could have them if you want them.
About to say, she's sitting there reading another Judy Blume novel. Fucking knock on the door. She get up and go look out, and it's the best friend with me by the back of the shirt like a fucking teenage kid. Like, take him. I fucked up. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. What, Scott, what did you do? It was like the 5th time I just randomly started singing The Wheels on the Bus Go Round and Round. She didn't like that shit. Yeah. But anyway, all right. I just want to see what y'all thought about that because Turtle said the headline should have read Best Man getting picked up off the fucking Tupac. Getting picked up off the floor. Don't you touch my Ellington Reserve.
Wow.
Snatch that shit, clean up out your
Wow. You gonna let him do you like that, Nikki?
I mean,
Punch
it
him in the
wasn't
face
for
on
me.
camera.
It was for Joe, so I understand.
Punch him in the face on camera.
You ain't contribute to none of this.
Wow. Domestic
To the
abuse.
show either?
No,
gonna
not the
cancel
show.
you,
To
Nikki.
the alcohol.
I mean, the show too.
Ooh.
What do you think, dear?
The way his cheeks just shook when he did it. You think, dear? All right. Well, y'all got anything else?
Everybody should go watch the movie just released on Hulu. It's a sequel to Death on the Train. It's called Death on the Nile. Really fucking good movie.
Was it good? I heard it was trash.
What? If you like movies like Clue and shit,
Yeah.
you're gonna like this.
Okay.
For sure. For sure.
All right. Then I'm down.
Let's go North Carolina for the championship.
Let's go Celtics taking the number 2 seed, baby.
Yeah, I heard Jordan's
Caught
in
the
the city
dub
and everything
today.
right now.
You heard? What?
Okay.
Oh yeah, that's for North Carolina. Yeah, he was in the city.
Are they doing good? North Carolina's doing good?
Yeah, they in the final. Yeah, they're in championship.
Against Villanova.
Okay.
Is it Villanova? No.
Good
It's
Kansas. Kansas won that shit. Yeah. Villanova only had 6 people.
Yeah.
Poor dude.
Shout out to them for fighting, though.
Facts. They put up a hell of a game for only having 6 players that were starting.
Yeah.
Turn the Bluetooth up.
I got you, player.
So y'all got anything else?
Nope.
All right. Well, Jonah Hill needs to calm down off that Jerry Garcia. Will needs to learn how to take a joke as good as his wife can take a dick.
Hell.
Sorry, I had to do that. And now,
Don't be sorry.
a word from ours. I know he's here.
And another thing.
Sorry, that's exactly what I would have done.
You wasn't even connected.
Yeah, I know it fucked it all up. So, one more for Bruce Willis. And Doja Cat better not retire because weirdly you got songs that slap, and I don't know why.
Doja Cat's talking about retiring?
Yeah. She said she is retired. She's got some music videos she's got to shoot. She's got some shows that she's obligated to perform, and she said, once I'm done with all of my obligations, dropping the mic.
Damn.
Literally and figuratively.
Good.
Damn.
You don't like Doja?
No.
Bitch, I'm a cow.
Moo.
I've never felt that more than the past 6 months of my life.
God damn it. All right. Well, that's all the time we have for today. You know what? Just because of that comment, we're not doing people. Thank you for listening to the Hangover Podcast. Merch, website, slaps. Good night.
Just woke up, couple daddies
He did it.
Oh, you didn't think he was
I didn't actually think he was gonna do it.